Hello YouTube. So can you play PUBG Fortnite games like that on X1S or X1X controller? Or how about PlayStation 4 Slim or PlayStation 4 Pro controllers on the iPhone, iPad, or iOS 13 devices? Well, this video will cover that plus the 2019 updates. So there are many games available now that you can play with your favorite controllers, and we'll cover PUBG towards the end of the video. You can play games like Limbo, Fortnite, along with many others using the X1S or X1X controller on the iPhone. You can also use the PlayStation 4 Slim or PlayStation 4 Pro controller. To play Fortnite on the iPhone or iPad with your PlayStation 4 controller, you can simply connect with Bluetooth. Find Bluetooth on your phone, make sure it's refreshed, then hold the PS4 button on and share button at the same time. You'll see DualShock 4 wireless pop up on your Bluetooth list. Simply tap to connect. If you're enjoying this video, please subscribe and like. Also, consider the list of games available using your favorite controllers on the bottom of the description. So then I went and purchased the X1 Fortnite Special Edition controller for $56. I was able to connect to the iPad. The iPad has a bigger screen. The graphics though are not that great, but I also didn't care. I knew I could change the graphics, but I was just happy to have a controller that I could connect to. I beat the last level of Limbo, and I had enough time to play Fortnite. But when it came to PUBG, it was a different story. Connecting, though, was super easy. I found Bluetooth on the iPhone or iPad. I made sure it got refreshed. Then on the X1 controller, I held the small connection button beside the left bumper. You'll see the controller flash a few times. A pop-up on your Bluetooth list will appear. Just simply tap it, connect. The controller will stay solid once it's connected. Word of caution, you can't connect to the previous PS4 or X1 models. And let's go back to PUBG. Every now and then I play. I get connected with friends. Sometimes I go to redeem outfits or treasures. I wish I was able to get a little bit more on my redemption, but I don't really complain much until I get killed, and then I would go and I would blame my thumb flexibility. So finally, after I got the controller, I was connected. I was excited, but I couldn't play the game. Apparently, you can only play PUBG using a controller on the Android device. I don't know why it's like Apple or PUBG hasn't caught up to Android or Fortnite. But I hope it'll be available soon, or that I can at least know when the updates will be out there. I still enjoy the game. I continue to play, but I'll provide more details or updates when they arrive. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, comment. What do you like about Fortnite, PUBG, Xbox One, or PS4? Also, turn on the notification bell so I can let you know when the next update on the gaming world will be coming. Also, share this video because I provide a list at the bottom of the description of the games you can play using an Xbox One or PS4 controller on iOS 13.